Yo, what's going on, G Dot family? You already know it's your boy G Dot coming back at y'all with some more tips and advice, man. Today, man, we talking about getting your credit together. Getting your credit together. Because you definitely want to get your credit together, man. If you don't get your credit together, it's gonna be harder to get a car, it's gonna be harder to get a house, it's gonna be harder to get an apartment, it's gonna be harder to really do anything, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Credit is important for a lot of different reasons. So look, we're gonna tell you how to get your credit together and why you need to get your credit together today and put you on a few gems, you feel me, give away some free game. But look, before we get into that, y'all already know what to do, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a new banging ass video. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at QuadBoyG and Twitter at QuadBoyG. All the links from my social media are gonna be in the description below. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Now, look, today might be a little, you feel me, a shorter stream because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna give away too much free game on here because you can just easily go to my Patreon and find out how to do all this yourself, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm giving a lot of free game on my Patreon, like a lot of free game on my Patreon. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So go ahead and subscribe to me on that. Not subscribe, go support me on that. You feel what I'm saying? But before we get into all this, man, let me turn the AC on because I ain't gonna lie, I got a hoodie on right now. It's a little hot. 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 You feel me? Probably hear Mac crazy ass in the back. He doing a video. Probably hear my boy. Let's turn that AC on. It's hot as a motherfucker, Jack. The hell? Alright, it's hot as hell, Jack. Now look, I'm gonna tell you why you need to get your credit together, bro. Cause look, I'm just getting to the age where I figure out that credit is very important. Let me cover up that line. I'm just getting to the age where I figure out credit is like super important, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even realize credit was this important until I got to 21. Because right now I'm 21, finna turn 22. And I was moved out. I tried to get a car. I'm finna get a car. I'm still waiting on it to get shipped in. You feel what I'm saying? I have to get shipped in from another state. All shit. But yeah, I just had to figure out for myself why credit was so goddamn important. And look, since I figured out why credit is so important, I'm gonna tell y'all why credit is so important. Now look, excuse me. When you trying to get an apartment, right? Like, let's say you tired of your parents, you tired of living with them, you tired of dealing with their shit, you tired of living under their house, dealing with their rules, washing the dishes, taking the dog out, cleaning up after them. Let's say you ready to move out, right? So you ready to move out, but you can't move out because you don't got nowhere to stay. Of course, like you don't got nowhere to go. But you got the money. Let's just say you got 2 racks saved up. You feel what I'm saying? So you can make first month's rent and you can be straight, and you got a job that's paying you decent enough so you can keep making rent consistently. Now let's tell you this: you got the bank statements, everything looking together, bro. You got the bank statements, you got the money, you got the goddamn application filled out and paid for, but you don't have no credit history. You're not getting an apartment. Just being honest with you, like, you're just not getting an apartment, bro. It don't matter how much money you got, how your bank statement is looking, how everything is looking, bro. If you don't got your credit, you're not getting an apartment, bro. Just being honest with you. I'm gonna keep it a brick with you. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't never gonna send y'all off. If you don't got the money, you're not getting an apartment. If you don't got the credit, my bad. If you don't got the credit, you're not getting an apartment. Because credit is basically a history of you saying, hey, I pay my credit on time. Not credit. Your credit is basically a history of you saying, hey, I pay all my payments on time. Anything I got, anything I'm owed, I pay on time, bro. Like, I do everything on time. I don't play. Because if your higher credit score is, the more trustworthy you are, pretty much. Even though you can manipulate your credit score pretty easily, you can get it boosted pretty easily. The higher credit score is, the higher your trust is with banks, and the higher your trust is going to be with people that's trying to lend you stuff. For example, when someone gives you a place to live, that's pretty much them lending you a place to live because you don't own it, you rent it. Even when you try to buy a place, like, how would I know you're going to pay me my payments? You're buying it off me, but you're just not buying it all in cash. Like, it's really rare someone comes in cash, like, yeah, I want to buy this house like that. That doesn't really happen like that, bro. So how are they supposed to know that you're going to pay them back on time? How are they going to know you're not going to run off and just trap the house out and do whatever you want? How are you going to know you don't be like an actual good tenant? That's because they look at your credit history. They're going to look at your background history too, you feel what I'm saying? That's why it's good to keep your background clean. Like I said in my other videos, to out the streets, because it affects a lot more, bro. It affects a lot of other things that y'all didn't even know. If you're a felon, you know how hard it is to get housing as a felon? It's not easy, bro. Especially if you got a violent crime or something, bro. They're not really trying to give you no house. Like, to be honest with you, they're not trying to give you no house. So look, if you don't got your credit together, you can't move out, bro. You're damn sure not getting a car. Because let me tell you something, bro. First of all, you have to get a lease car. Your first car has to be a lease car, or not a lease car. Your first car has to be a used car because a lease car takes a lot of credit. If they don't have no credit history on you, bro, you're not getting no used car either. You're getting a $200 car and it's gonna break down every 30 days because something's wrong with it. That's just how the world go. I don't know why they made credit so important. I don't know why they say, hey, you need credit to do this, you need credit to do that. Like, I understand it, but it shouldn't be the end all be all to I can't get a house, I can't get a car, I can't rent an apartment, I can't get no loan, I can't do a lot of stuff, bro. Like, there's just a lot of stuff you can't do without credit, bro. So look, The easiest way to get credit if you're living with your mama and your mama and your daddy still your parents, or your feel me, your guardian, whoever you're staying with, the easiest way to get credit is to get under your own, what you call it, to get under one of their bills or something, or be a I think it's a co-account holder, or right under them on their credit card. Basically, you are right under them, or get a bill in your name. Because if you get a bill in your name, you feel what I'm saying, you get a real easy credit history. Like, get an easy bill, get like a light bill or something. I'm not saying you gotta pay it. Just tell them put the light bill in your name. They put the light bill in your name. They pay the light bill every month. Easy credit. But if you're under them on one of their credit cards, you're getting a lot of easy free credit. You know why you're getting easy free credit, bro? Because they're paying their credit card off anyway. They're paying their credit card off. They know they got to pay their credit card off. So when they pay their credit card off, bro, credit's gonna go through the roof. Every month they pay their credit card on time, bro, it's gonna go through the roof. Now, the only backfire of this, they might not pay their credit cards on time all the time. They might have some bad habits, you know, even with the light bill in your name, like they might not pay the light bill on time. They might be late. The lights might go off, like it's a lot of stuff, bro. On-time payments and payments in general are what they're looking for. And if you don't have any on-time payments and you feel what I'm saying, you're not really paying your light bill like that, like everything's getting turned off and stuff, it might mess up credit more than it hurts it. You feel what I'm saying? It might mess up your credit more than it helps it. But at the same time, you want to be under somebody on the credit card, bro. That's the easiest way if you're under 18, because if you're under 18, you can't get one of these. Can't get no credit card if you're under 18. Just being honest with you. They're not going to give you no damn credit card. No one's going to give you a credit card because you're under 18. You're not even legally old enough to get a credit card. But if you are 18, what you can do is, like a card like this. I don't want to show you my card number, but with a card like this, you can get a goddamn security card. Now, security cards where you put a payment down, like borderline, probably like the most you're gonna, or the least you're gonna have to put down is $200. Put $200 on a security card, and like you use it. It's not a debit card just because you put money on it. It's still a credit card, but it's a way to get your trust built up and your credit built up, so you can get a credit card. Like, I ain't gonna lie, most of these are security cards. I ain't gonna cap to you because I'm just now getting my credit together. But you're gonna get a credit card that's not a security credit card. That's the whole point of the game. I got 4 credit cards right now. 1 business credit card, 1 business credit card, and 3 regular credit cards. That way I can get my credit built up so I don't have to use security cards anymore. Because once you're not using security cards anymore, the credit limit's going to go up. Because my credit limit right now, I want to say for let's just say one of these cards, my credit limit is $300. So one of my credit limits for $300. Now, after a certain amount of time, my credit goes up enough, and I build like trust with the bank. My credit cards, my credit is looking good. I pay my credit cards on time. Not only will I get my security deposit back, I will be able to listen. I will be able to boost my credit card limit. Now, when I boost my credit card limit, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna be able to buy more stuff. Not saying that you should use all your credit card limit because that's stupid. Because you're gonna have to pay it back. One thing about credit cards, bro, you're gonna have to pay it back. You're never just gonna run off with all this money, bro. Even like for my business credit card, bro, I got a rack on here. Let's say I use all this rack. I buy whatever I want. I buy some Gucci, some Louis, some Fendi, some Prada. Like, I buy whatever I want, right? I'm gonna have to pay that back. If I don't pay that back, that's gonna go on my credit. It's gonna hurt my credit, and that's gonna hurt. Like, it's gonna bring my credit down. I just got my credit to damn near 700, bro. If I don't pay this stuff off, it's gonna bring my credit to like a 200. Fuck you talking about 300? Like, they're not gonna play with your ass, bro. You gotta get your credit together, and you gotta hold it at a stable position. So you always gotta pay these things back. But if you boost your credit limit, bro, that means you're going to be eligible for more credit cards. You're going to be eligible for a higher credit limit, which basically means you have a higher limit on your credit card, so you can buy more stuff. Because usually, bro, I ain't going to lie, the only time you should use your credit card is either if you're trying to build your credit up, which you only buy something like that's like $5, $10, or the limit is $20, bro. Don't go over $20, bro, a month on your credit cards. I don't care what your limit is. Don't go over $20 a month unless it's an emergency. And that's the second time you should use it, if it's an emergency. That's the only time you should really use your credit card, bro, if it's an emergency. If it's not an emergency, I wouldn't use it. Because let me tell you something. You're going to have to pay these back. You're going to have to pay these back. So if you're just riding around buying PS5s and goddamn not buying weed, of course. Well, if you go to a dispensary nowadays, you can't pay with your credit card. But you're riding around buying PS5s, buying food, buying shoes, buying drip, you're going to have to pay that back at the end of the month, bro. If you don't pay it back at the end of the month, they're putting interest on that, and it's going to keep going up. And they're going to keep adding interest on it until either they close your account or it goes to collections. And once it goes to collections, bro, it's fucking your credit up, like completely ruining your credit. So you don't want to do that. You definitely want to pay everything off, bro. That's why I recommend not using your credit card like that unless you're trying to build your credit. The only reason I even use my credit cards is because I'm trying to build my credit. Truth be told, like, there's the only reason I be using it. But there's a lot of other things you can use. There's a lot of other things you can do to boost your credit. You feel me? Go sign up for my Patreon if you want to learn about them, bro. Because I ain't gonna give up all the free game on here. Like, I can't give up all the free game. Can't give up all the free game, but I'm gonna give you some game. So look, if you want to learn about Patreon, I mean, if you want to learn how to fix your credit and boost your credit, bro, go sign up for my Patreon, bro. I'm gonna give you some more free games before I get off here. Some more free game. Your payment history is important. I know I talked about that already, bro, but your payment history is so important. So important. So important. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't have no payment history, bro, no one's giving you anything. If I'm lying, I'm flying. No one's giving you anything, bro. If you don't got no payment history, my guy, if you don't got no payment history, like a history of paying your stuff on time, a history of even paying your debts back, no one's gonna give you anything. You're not gonna get no house, you're not gonna get no car, not gonna get no rental apartment, not gonna get nothing, bro. Not gonna get no loan. Cause I ain't gonna lie, sometimes a loan would be nice. That way you're not using your money, you're using the bank money. But if you don't pay your stuff back on time, you're not gonna get the bank money either. Cause why the fuck would the bank give you money that they know you're not gonna pay back? Like, just that's how it goes, bro. No one's trying to pay you anything. No one's trying to give you anything. It's a cold world out here, and no one's gonna be. Especially if your credit's bad, and your parents know your credit's bad, or your family know your credit's bad, bro, and they know like you're not trustworthy. They're not gonna want to be giving you anything either. Why would they co-sign if you don't even have no good credit? You're not trying to get no good credit. It's different if you're just now getting older and you just not turning 18 or 21. You just now trying to get your credit together, bro. But look, if you've been had your credit and like you just fucked it up completely, why would your parents or why would your siblings or why would your family even let you co-sign? Let them co-sign on your stuff, bro. They're not gonna want to co-sign. So now you're gonna burn those bridges. Now you're gonna have nobody to co-sign for you. Most times people don't even have nobody to co-sign for them because everybody in their family credit is bad. So now you don't got nobody to co-sign for you, right? What's gonna happen? You're not gonna get anything. You're not gonna go anywhere in life, bro, because you're gonna be stuck stagnant, living in the hood, living paycheck to paycheck, trying to show your bank statements. And another thing is, bro, when you're going for things like cars and houses and rental apartments, bro, have pay stubs. You can easily pay yourself to services like ADP and other stuff, bro. Just pay yourself. Because don't like submitting your bank statements doesn't really work all the time. I'm going through that process now. I work for myself, so I gotta start using ADP more because I need my pay stubs. But look, paying yourself doesn't always work, so you definitely want to start you feel me? I mean, using bank statements all the time sometimes doesn't work, so you definitely want to start paying yourself. But look, get your payments together, bro. Get your credit cards together, bro. Now look, I just gave y'all two ways to get your credit together, bro. Well, really three ways. Get a bill in your name and pay it. Get a bill in your name and have your parents pay it if they're finessable like that. But make sure they be paying that stuff on time, because if they're not paying that stuff on time, bro, it's gonna hurt you more than anyone. It's gonna hurt you, not them. It's gonna hurt you. So make sure they're paying it, or you pay it yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Get used to paying bills. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I pay like $1,600-1,700 a month, bro. I'm talking about, well, not even right now, but when I get my car, my insurance, bro, my car note, insurance, rent, fucking an internet, what else? Lights, phone bill, HBO Max, Xbox, haircuts, Photoshop. Like, I'm paying so much a month, bro. Like, I got it all listed out right here, bro. I'm paying so much a month on top of having to pay probation and stuff, bro. Like, easily $1,600 to $1,800 a month, bro. So look, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Just get used to paying bills. It's not avoidable. There's no way around it. You're gonna have to pay bills sometime in your life. Probably, hopefully, later than sooner, but most times than likely, sooner than later, bro. You're gonna have to pay some type of bill. So look, get used to paying bills. But yeah, either get a bill in your name and have you pay it, or get a bill in your name and have your parents pay it, or you can have them like you can be a co-applicant. I forgot the exact terminology, but either a co-applicant or right under them on their credit card. That way, when they report to the credit, my bad. That way, when we report to the credit bureaus, and let me tell you the name of the credit bureaus. Actually, I think I already know. It's Equifax, Experian, and I forgot the last one. Also, all three of these credit bureaus are gonna have different credit reports for you, bro. Like, they're not gonna be the same. Just so you know, like your Experian credit report is not gonna be the same as your Equifax credit report. And let me figure out the last one real quick. Sign into my Credit Karma. All right, hold on. Here we go. It's TransUnion, Equifax. Damn. Sheesh. Credit Karma just took a hit. I tried to get a car. Yeah, your TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, they're all gonna have different things, but honestly, your Experian is probably gonna be the most accurate because they use a FICO score, and a FICO score is what really determines what your credit is gonna be. If your FICO score is like, if you're really okay, here's a rule of thumb: if you go on Experian and you download the Experian app and they tell you don't have a credit score yet, that's the most accurate it's gonna be. Credit Karma is not that accurate. Experian is the most accurate one you can use. Right now, my Experian is 693. That's probably gonna take a hit when he's next month when all these other things go through, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Just got a car that's gonna rock my shit. I'm probably gonna have to make a cool, solid payments on that for a few months for my credit go back up. But You feel what I'm saying? You can get your credit back up easily. But yeah, be a co-applicant on them under a credit card for them. That's gonna boost your credit up, and it's gonna report to the 3 credit bureaus every month: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. When it reports to them, they're gonna build your credit up. That way, when you turn 18, you're gonna have some type of credit. Might not be at 800, but you'll at least start off with like a 600 or a 550. That's way better than what I started off with. I started off with zero, round zero. I was ruining my credit before I even knew what credit was because I was applying for stuff that's still on my credit, like a credit pro. Credit inquiries don't disappear for 2 years. Now you can get those off. I'll make a video about that too. You feel that's gonna be in my Patreon. You feel what I'm saying? So if you want to learn how to get stuff off your credit report, sign up for my Patreon. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you all about that too. But look, your credit is super, 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 super important. So go ahead and get your credit together, bro. And like I said, if you can't do those things, if you can't get a bill in your name and have you paid or have your parents pay it, be under one of their credit cards. You feel what I'm saying? Or if you can't just, you feel me, get a goddamn a secured credit card. If you can't do that, bro, I would recommend just waiting. Just chilling, you feel what I'm saying? Try not to build your credit up. Try not to do nothing. There's a few ways you can build your credit up if you can't afford to do that. But like I said, you gotta sign up for my Patreon for that. I can't give all the free game on here. But that's all the free game I can give you today, y'all. I gotta do some other stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna watch the Gizame. I'm finna watch the Ravens versus the Raiders. I got my goddamn fantasy team rolling on that right now. Hopefully the Ravens do good, but not Mark Andrews. Hopefully the kicker just do good. But that's the end of this stream. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna come back with some more credit tips later. Feel me? Get a credit card. Get one of these credit cards, bro. Get a credit card. Easiest way to get a credit card too is go to your bank if you're banking with somebody and just go in there and be like, I want a credit card. You put like 200, 300 down, get a credit card. Boom. Now you got a credit card with the bank. Banks gonna trust you way more automatically because you got a bank account with them and you get a credit card with them, bro. You're gonna be good. So look, man, that's the end of the video. Before I go, you already know, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a new banging ass video. Also, don't get to I be talking too fast, you feel what I'm saying? I be talking too fast sometimes. But also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, GuapBoyG, on Twitter, GuapBoyG. All the links for all my social media will be in the description below, including for my goddamn Twitch and my Patreon. So go ahead and check me out on those. Without further ado, we out. Get your credit together because your credit can save your life. For real.